What it is, it's your boy True McFadden, aka Durag True, where True be talking. And in this video, I gotta give my reaction to the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight. Hey yo! I said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard what I said, man. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. I feel like this fight, these two fights are two of the best fights I've actually predicted so far. As far as my breakdown for him and what we're probably going to see from him, I think I did my thing on these. But before we jump into that, first off, I want to say congratulations to Josh Kelly for beating Bakram or Murtazayev. I think that's how you say that shit. Murtazayev. He beat him on Saturday for the IBF 154 title. I did watch that fight as well. That fight happened earlier in the day before the Teo and Shakur fight took place, or that card started. It was a good fight. 12 rounds. Josh Kelly, basically just outboxed Bakram. Bakram tried to get in and get those power punches off. He did a little bit, but Josh Kelly, his movement and the punches he was firing back kept Bakram off balance, and eventually ended up giving him the win in the 12-round fight. So congratulations, Josh Kelly. Definitely waiting to see who he's going to defend against next in that stacked 154 division. 154 is stacked. It's a lot of good fighters there. Next, that boy, Big Baby Jarrell Miller. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby, he got his win on Saturday, but not before getting his muffin top peeled back blue. You know what I'm saying? Homie caught a motherfucking uppercut, and man, I'm talking about it was like the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. The boy top just flew back, man. Like it, you know what I'm saying? He skint your boy, man. It was crazy, but with that, even with that happening, it's good that he actually won the fight, because my nigga, you can't let nobody punch your hair off. You can't let a nigga punch your hair off and then end up still also kicking your ass, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the fight, and also still winning. So, it was good that he got that win. He didn't look as good as he has in the past in this fight, to me. It looks like his age may be starting to become a factor in the ring. He's 37. He's fought early this year, so more than likely we'll get him back in the ring again before the end of this year. But he's 37 now, heading toward 38. See how much more time he got left in the ring. Next we have Bruce Shushu Carrington to win the title as well. He won a title in the 126 pound division. The man, this might be my second time watching Shushu fight. I know I've seen him before on an undercard, maybe in a prelim or something, but I don't really remember much about it. But I definitely enjoy watching this fight from him. Him and I think the guy's name was Castro. This was a good fight. This was a good fight. It was a title fight. They both were, doing really good in the ring. Shushu showed his talent. He's a very talented fighter. And one of the things that stood out to me is that he was getting caught after he threw. Like, he'll throw a punch and he wouldn't move his head, and he kept getting caught. One of the commentators actually said something about it a few times, like, hey, he's not moving his head after he get caught. Maybe moving forward in the future, that's something he'll work on and be able to fix. Well, I don't know if Shushu heard him or if his corner noticed what was going on, but somebody hipped him to game, and the man corrected it right there in the ring. So he actually made that in-fight adjustment to start moving his head after he threw. And when he made that adjustment, the fight changed. You can see he started to get the better of Castro a little bit. Castro wasn't hitting him as much, and it eventually is, from based off what I saw, it's basically what ended up leading into him getting a knockout on Castro. Ducking under those punches that Castro felt like he should be hitting him with, especially because I think Castro started throwing more into those punches when he saw that he was catching them with them. But when Shushu made that adjustment, he was ducking under those punches. He ended up catching them with a mean ass right, and it was lights out. So congratulations to Shushu Carrington. He's definitely fun to watch, very talented. Definitely can't wait to see what he's going to do next. To the co-main event, Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. This fight, it went pretty much how I said. I felt, Keyshawn was going to get the better of Jermaine Ortiz. I knew Keyshawn was going to beat him, but I also knew Jermaine Ortiz wasn't going to go down easy. Like, he wasn't going to be, one of those guys that's going to be stopped by Keyshawn Davis within the first 5 rounds. The fight actually went to the 12th round. You know what I'm saying? It went to the 12th round, but Keyshawn ended up catching him with a mean body shot. Like, I think he had already caught him one time earlier and got a knockdown. Yeah, he had 2 knockdowns in this fight. So he had already caught him one time with the body shot and hurt him. And then he hit him one more time in the 12th round. I think it was like 12 seconds left in the fight. Yeah, he caught him in the body again. The homie took a knee, and that was it for that. So Keyshawn Davis making his debut at 140. I think he's been calling out Devin Haney. I don't know if he's going to move up to 147 to see Devin Haney, because Devin Haney at 147 right now. And after Haney's last fight, he looked really good at 147. So I don't know if he's going to come back down to 140 to face Keyshawn, or if Keyshawn's going to go ahead and jump another weight class, because this was his first fight at 140. He was just at 135. This was his first fight at 140, and he's talking like he's going to go up to 147 and go see Devin Haney, which, hey, I'm with it. Let's get this shit popping. I think that's going to be probably the toughest fight Devin Haney is going to come across outside of Brian Norman Jr. I felt Brian Norman Jr. was probably one of his best or toughest competition so far. I think if they make the Keyshawn Davis fight happen, that's going to be probably the toughest fight for Devin Haney, is Keyshawn Davis. But definitely, like I said, congratulations to Keyshawn Davis making his debut at 140. Again, really excited to see what he's going to do next. Hopefully we get to see him back in the ring again this year. He's had off, I think he had like a year or so off since the last time he fought. So definitely, hopefully we can get him back in the ring again this year, see what he's going to do. And for the main event, Shakur Stevenson, baby. Let's go. Oh, Shakur, man, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do with Tio. Like I said, after that De Los Santos fight, when he was running around a little bit too much, he was moving a little too much for people's liking. Of course, all it takes is one time and people want to say what you are. At that point, if you do something people don't like, you do it one time and that's who you are. But after that De Los Santos fight, since then he's kept his range. He stayed in the box and he beat the shit out of whoever he's fought. Pretty much, just beat him up. There was no difference in this fight. He made Teofimo Lopez look mad average, super average. And Teofimo Lopez is not an average fighter. He's a really slick fighter. He's really good. He can fight. He can punch. Like I said, his defense is not the best. That's one thing he lacks, is defense. But he's a good fighter. And Shakur made him look like it was his first time stepping in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. So I knew Shakur was going to stand in front of him. I knew he was going to deliver some punishment to Tio. I did think that Tio was going to make Shakur work a little more. I thought this was going to be more of a chess match. I felt Tio was going to maybe change up some things. That was going to force Shakur to change up some things. And I didn't see any of that at all. All I saw was Shakur doing what he does best, which, like I said, we haven't seen him really dig in his bag yet because he hasn't really been hit. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to have to get hit before we get to see a different side of Shakur Stevenson. But with his defense being the way it is, it might be a while before we see that, if we ever see that. But yeah, he schooled Tio. I'm glad he schooled Tio. There's no other excuses. If you have any excuses for that performance for Shakur, like he did, but blah, 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 blah. Whatever your excuse is, hang it up, bro. I had somebody on one of my comments post a picture of Shakur stepping on Tio's foot, which that's something that happened like maybe 2 or 3 times, a few times in the fight. My thing is, my nigga, you think Shakur stepping on his foot every now and then is what caused him to lose that fight. That's why he got his ass kicked like that. Like, if you feel like Shakur stepping on his foot a couple, 2 or 3 times, not even enough to get a warning from the ref, or not even enough for anybody to even talk about it, really. The commentators didn't even speak on it. It happened like twice, 2 or 3 times. And you mean to tell me that's why T.O. was in there getting his ass kicked? Cool, bro. Fine. If that's what you feel, hey, by all means, bro, feel like that. But for the rest of us that like boxing, that know what the hell we're looking at, that was purely an ass kicking. Nothing else about that. It was pure ass whooping, pure skill, pure greatness in the ring. If you're watching boxing and you're only watching to see the fighters that you like you just see the fighter that you like and that's it. And if the fighter that you like doesn't win or they don't do so well, then you got to build up a bunch of excuses. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I really don't. I like boxing. I like good boxing. If T.O. would have came in there and got a punch off on Shakur and knocked his ass out, I'd have been the first one to be like, damn, didn't see that coming. Didn't expect T.O. to hit Shakur. Didn't expect Shakur to go down in this. Didn't expect any of that. But, and I would be talking about how good T.O. is, because T.O. was able to catch him and corner him and knock him out. But none of that happened, bro. None of that happened. That boy Shakur is a fucking beast. He's going to remain a beast. I don't see anybody beating him. Anybody that has a chance of beating Shakur, I don't think Tank can beat him. I don't think, 'cause I'm trying to think, 140, 135, 140. He may have to move up to 147 to get a real competition. I don't see anybody beating him, bro. Like, Shakur Stevenson, to me, he's a more defensive Bud Crawford. Like, Bud has that killer edge where he's going to go in and he can stop you and he can put... Bud is a killer. He's a great boxer and a killer. Shakur Stevenson, great boxer. And high-level defensive boxer. He has great defense. He can punch well. He has great accuracy on his punches. And he, like I said, he has a little steam on him, bro. Like he don't have that one-hitter quitter, but he definitely got some steam on his punches to make you back up and make you think. But of course, like I said, man, it was good seeing this fight. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully we can get Shakur back in the ring again this year. All of these fights were good, man. I enjoyed myself on Saturday. Definitely haven't checked to see what's next. I know we got Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios at the end of this month. So that's going to be lit. I'm definitely going to be doing a prediction video for that. And I'm going to go and check and see what other fights we got coming up this month, man, and see what else I can talk about. But for right now, this is all I have, man. This is your boy Durag True. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend. This your boy Durag True, and I'm out.